Hello, beautiful soul. Random, not so random thought in this moment. I've had different conversations with different people, and it's just interesting, the varying perceptions of reality, the differing ways that we are observing and absorbing information and how it's processing through us, and the ultimate perception that is created within all of that. I think we get so attached to different ways of perceiving things and understanding things, and there is a logic that we are, kind of tied to sometimes, you know. But sometimes that logic is something that's conditioned within us, right? It's something that, throughout our participation in this empire, we have kind of been manipulated and controlled in so many different ways, and many of our beliefs that are ingrained within us that we feel so attached to aren't really ours. They are thoughts and ideas that have been kind of implanted in a way, through media, through social media, through our education system, however it is. I don't profess to be an expert and have all the answers and know all the inner workings, but something that feels true to me is that a lot of what we believe to be true about these systems that rule, these people that are in power, yes, we know that politicians are corrupt, right? We understand that, that is a truth that, we've kind of just accepted over time. But the thing is I think that corruption goes so much deeper than many of us recognize, right? And it's so important that we really start to question a lot of things about, this reality, about these systems that rule, about the people that are in power. It's time that we really look at what's happening, and how we are all connected within it, right? How we're all a part of it. I just think it's really important that we allow ourselves to take a step back and really truly observe what is taking place and allow yourself to be open to see it, right? Allow yourself to be open to recognizing the truths that are being revealed to us, right? The people that are in power, that we are entrusting to make decisions about our lives, are beholden to big pharma, and big tech, big corporations, that big money, right? They are beholden to some people behind the scenes, right? I can't even profess to know all the intricacies of it, but I think it's so important that we really question the systems that we're allowing to rule, right? That we allow ourselves to recognize that the only way to end these oppressive systems is through the people, right? Through the people coming together and recognizing that these systems that rule were never meant to work for us, right? They were meant to use us, right? To use the resources of the people, to use the resources of the lands around the globe to slowly but surely take away our freedoms and our access to these lands, right? So I think it's important that we pay attention to the money, right? And follow that. Follow the money, you know, that idea. There's a lot to be learned, you know, and there are a few people on social media that are able to break this information down to really help you understand all the things that I listen to. Russell Brand is one of them. I know that he might be somewhat of a controversial individual, but I think, you know, as you listen to the things that he has to say, you recognize, you know, the depths that these powers that be will go to silence those that speak out against them, right? So it's important that we are open to listening to information from people that we might view as controversial, and be open to the idea that them being controversial is an idea that has been planted within our minds, right? Be open to the idea that that's not your original belief, and allow yourself to listen and to see and to make your mind up for yourself, right? Rather than listening to what someone else is saying about this person, listen to this person, right? Feel the energy of what's being said and make your mind up for yourself what you believe, right? Trust that you are wise enough to discern information, right? It's okay for you to listen to varying thoughts and ideas to people with varying beliefs, right? Another person that I have found very informative has been Cancel This Clothing Company, I believe is his tag. But definitely an amazing resource to go to. He has done so much research, and he breaks it down so clearly, you know. The way I process information, I'm not able to share it in as cohesive a way. My brain tends to gravitate towards, you know, the feeling of it and more the emotionality of it. And I don't process information the same way, as I don't remember it the same way. I remember my impression, and I'm able to, yeah. But he's definitely a good one to look into. In the moment, I'm not remembering others, but there's so many sources of information, and then also different profiles dedicated to providing information on Palestine, on the Congo, on Sudan. Allowing yourself to be open to seeking those out more, and taking in that information, informing yourself more, so that you can realize the importance of our participation in this movement forward, right? Allowing yourself to expand what it is you're taking in and receiving. And if you're having difficulties with burnout, if you're having difficulties with being triggered and feeling the immense trauma of all the things that you're taking in, definitely seek out support. There is support for that. I am here as a support in that. So definitely, if you feel called, reach out to me. But yeah, I think in this moment I'm feeling complete. I will just reiterate, allowing yourself to be open to new ideas and new ways of thinking and seeing things, and being open to information coming from sources that you might not really appreciate. Allowing yourself to be open to that information. And if you feel triggered by it, allowing yourself to explore that, because sometimes our aversion to the information is because the fear that is brought up when we're taking it in, right? Because we begin to realize and see this kind of trajectory that we're on, and you're able to kind of see what's coming next. And that can be scary. It can be scary to see that possibility, right? So you try to find ways to kind of rationalize away those thoughts. But I think we're coming to a point where we have to kind of face realities. Just looking at our own government right now in the United States, where the people are saying very clearly and very plainly, where the students are expressing very clearly and very plainly that our demands are a ceasefire, right? An end to the occupation, an end to the apartheid, and a stop of our dollars, our tax dollars, being used to fund that, right? The people have spoken. The people have expressed what it is that they desire, and those who are tasked with the job of serving the people are not listening, right? And they're making it very clear that they were never here to serve the people, right? They were always here to serve big money, right? To serve those behind the scenes pulling the strings, right? To serve those that are filling their pockets, right? It's never been about the people, right? Yes, we have the illusion of progress and moving forward that we are afforded, that we are given to keep us silent, to keep us content, to keep us at peace or peaceful, right? But it's important that we realize that the people in power have never been for us, right? They have been pitting us against each other, dividing us. Because when we come together, when we recognize that we're not each other's enemies, then the power that we wield is immense, right? Unshakable, right? The people united will never be defeated. But we have to unite. We have to come together. We have to recognize the power that we have to effect change when we come together, when we build community, right? When we support each other, we support community, right? We cannot look to those in power to fix these problems for us. That's never been their intention, right? So allowing ourselves to recognize that change will not come until we make it come, right? We are the ones that have to action that, and it starts with ourselves. It starts with allowing ourselves to look within, right? Recognize how we are accountable in this. Recognize the part that we play, right? If we want to see a peaceful world, we have to be that. We have to find that within ourselves, right? And this is not to say that when met with force, that we're not able to defend ourselves. But the intention, the movement, it has to be about peace and liberation, right? Fighting the power through truth, through coming together, through building community, through demonstrating that our spirit cannot be broken, right? But yeah, and with that, I believe in this moment I am complete. Sending so much love. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, free the Uyghurs in China, free all people in all places, free your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. Sending so much love. Peace.